Hi, I'm Jim with Stuff Music, and I'm here today to do a demo of the JHS Bonsai. The JHS Bonsai packs 9 classic tube screamer-style overdrive voices into one compact box. Using all analog circuitry, the Bonsai can achieve classic overdrive sounds from the 70s through the 2000s. The Bonsai doesn't use any modeling technology. In fact, it contains all of the components found in the original circuits it reproduces. On the face of the pedal, you will find controls for volume, tone, and drive, along with a 9-position rotary switch, which shows what circuit you're selecting. The input and output jacks are side-mounted, and the top of the pedal houses the 9-volt power jack. The Bonsai is true bypass and, like all JHS products, is built with high-quality, durable components. Get yours today at instuffmusic.com, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, and we're back after we've run through the specs and talked a little bit about the overview of the pedal. Let's listen first to the clean sound I have today. I'm going through this deluxe, then out to the aux. Volume south of 5 a little bit, treble on about 6, bass right on about 5, reverb between 2 and 3. Let's listen to the clean sound of the guitar and the amp first. Here's the neck, middle, and the bridge. Okay, so like we talked about in the specs section, we have 9 flavors of tube screamer-esque overdrive in this pedal. And if you look at the dials, we have a 9-way rotary, and it tells you kind of which era of tube screamer sound we're going to get. Now, the great thing about this pedal, like we mentioned before, is there is no digital modeling happening here. This is all analog. So whatever the circuit was in that pedal, that's the circuit that got squished into this box. So we could sit here all day and tweak these sounds. I'm going to try to give you an overview. So let's start with the OD1, and I'm going to set everything kind of neutrally from where I had it at the beginning. And let's hear it on the bridge. I'm sorry, the neck. Now, the tone knob is out in this first setting. That does not function on this one. We just have drive and volume. And this is a little brighter sound than your standard tube screamer sound. So let's go to the classic, the 808s. And now let's hear that. So you can definitely hear that's a little darker. Here's the neck. And you get that classic mid-range bump that you get with the famous 808, which is why it always went so well with the kind of mid-scooped Fender Blackface 60s amps. Sure, the bridge. right, let's move it right along. The TS9, early 80s, Stevie Ray Vaughan territory. And of course, SRV, I believe, would keep 2 of these on his board and he would stack them. I could be wrong about that, but I believe that's what I read once somewhere. Okay, let's keep it going. MSL, this is the metal version that they made in the 80s, so you get more low end, more gain. So let's crank it up, see how much gain we have here. Okay, next the TS10. It's definitely a lower gain thing happening, and this version is famous because this is what John Mayer uses quite a bit. All right, next on the dial, XR. This mode refers to, I guess, kind of an obscure Polish-made tube screamer-esque overdrive. Not something I was real familiar with, but I guess it's got a really unique gain character. Sounds a little brighter, maybe a little more robust. Okay, next we're gonna go to the TS7. Late 90s, this is like a kind of a hotter sound. Definitely a lot more drive. Maybe a little more growl in the mid-range. Crank that up a little bit. Okay. Next, you might recognize that logo. That is the Keeley logo. This is for the Keeley mod, which became really famous in the early 2000s. So it's a lot tighter, this sound, and it cuts down on the noise a good bit as well. It's definitely a lot more even across all the frequencies. There's not really like a noticeable bump in any of the frequency ranges, which is nice. this mode holds together really well when you're playing more complex chords with gain, you know. Brighten that up. Finally, let's look at the JHS Strong mod. So this is going to give you, it's more of a, it's almost like a clean, not quite a clean boost, but it's definitely kind of in that ballpark. You hear how much louder that is than the other settings. So let me take that down a little. See where I have the drive knob set, so you don't have quite as much gain here, but a lot of boost. I mean, that's a big jump up. And that's nice in case you want to use this pedal like a clean boost or a soloing boost, or to stack it with something else. That's a really cool feature. Okay, so hopefully that gave you a quick sample of what all these different sounds can do. That was the JHS Bonsai.